Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Show, and as you can see, two empty chairs. It should be three empty chairs actually, because there's one just behind the camera. Unfortunately, our young commentators have been given a night off. Why have they been given a night off? Because they worked unbelievably well last night at our awards presentation for the Heart of Gold. Unbelievable. Well done to Jayden, well done to Ben, and well done to Dan. It was an unbelievable event, as I've just said. The lads were doing interviews, the lads were using the camera, they were filming the show, and what a turnout, honestly. Do you know when you're stressed out and you start thinking, you're getting a few cancellations, wow, last minute cancellations, how many people are going to turn up, who's coming now? They're not cancelling, are they going to be turning up? Am I going to be standing on the stage along with our commentator, with our presenter, John May? Well, that's what I thought until they started. I could see bodies coming, and they were arriving from around about 6:30, as well as the DJ Kev, who was absolutely brilliant as well. Top man, honestly, Kev, professional DJ, knew what he was doing, knew what to work with us, and obviously he just added lib when music was needed as well. Lauren Clark, brilliant singer on first act, and then we had Holly Ellison, who finished the act around 10 p.m. till 11 p.m. But it wasn't just that, because John joined Holly in a duet. Oh, it was brilliant. And do you know what? Myself on the stage with John telling a few stories, going back to when he was a child, and obviously I had the video shop, it was hilarious. And John doesn't forget that, because I actually barred him out of a video shop that he loved, because he loved playing on the arcade games. That was his dream, and I barred him out twice. And anyway, you just have to watch the video when we do that to find out the full story. But you know what? The people who missed out, the people who didn't come, missed out on an unbelievable show. Even our young commentators, they loved it. They were laughing. You know, John May got them in stitches, and even his singing, he had a real go. And we got to thank Hotel Anfield, all the staff, and Dan, who was the manager on the night. And you know what? Dan, he is one unbelievable man. He made sure, working with us, that it all went well. Because you have worries, you don't think it's going well, and within 3 hours, including the raffle and the auctions, we'd made over £1,000. There is a few pledges to come in, and then we'll have the full figure, no doubt, by the end of the week. But do you know what? In just over 3 hours, if it was that, when we started everything, it was well less than that, you know, because the act is finished, so you're talking 2.5 hours, you know what I mean? So all we can do is thank each and every one of you for actually turning up, and especially to Colin Hunt there. Honest to God, he came round to mine and he purchased some presents to give, some raffle prizes. Well, these are the people who you really appreciate, people who concerned, people who want to volunteer, people who want to help and make a difference. Now, you may have seen the post or what I put on there, you know, because I think there's no room for time wasters anymore, especially in my life, because I was busy chasing what I'm going to call time wasters now, who prolonged things, who told me they were getting tables, who told me that they were coming, and then they were cancelling, and then they were prolonging things and leaving it to the last minute. And then there's the people who you're expecting to come, and they apologise, you see a text the following day. And this goes for award winners as well. It really does. I'm going to change my ways, and I'm going to go to people who really care and know the people who I need to work with now, and I will not bother what I'm calling time wasters anymore. I just give up if they're not interested, or they prolong things and they put you behind and they make you feel wanted. And basically there's a lot of them all selves, you know what I mean? It's all for me. We know that, but it's like a little bit of a rant. But all I'm talking about time wasting is, I could have been doing better. I could have done different things by ringing these people and making arrangements, and people who have promised funding and they never come across, and you're chasing them. It gets annoying, it really does. And I suppose that's part and parcel of organisation. you know, but we're getting too many people like this now. So that's why I said to myself, I am going to start relying on the people who I can trust, the people who don't bull, the people who stick with you, the people who support you, and the people who want to make a difference. You are the ones with the hearts of gold, and they are the people that I am going to concentrate on, even including family. The wife Shirley, my son Michael, my nephew Paul, who were absolutely brilliant. They got involved, they wanted to make a difference, they wanted to support me, and they believe in the work that I do, and the people who turned up, and even the volunteers that we have, the challenges, they believe in the work that we do, and this is why we're called a team. Now the non-team members who pretend they're in the team, no, it just doesn't work anymore. It really, really doesn't. I have give up chasing these people. Loads and loads of messages, apologies we can't make it, but you know, in your heart, you know that no one is going to turn up when they start sending these messages. But there you go, it's been little rant over, but I've got no room for any more time wasting. It goes the same in football. Regardless, I'll do what I do. I won't go overboard anymore for those certain people. I'll just stand back and I'll let the people themselves make a decision and let them go ahead and do what they want. It's out my hands. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just going to stand back and I'm just doing my jobs, and I'm going to work closely with the people who I can trust. And that goes to Don't Cross the Line, that goes to Respect, our Hearts of Gold initiatives. No more knives either, anything. This is what we want. We do not want anything that is going to jeopardise anything in the community. We'll work closely with people. We will always make a difference from 2003, but we'll make that difference to the right people, and we'll go the right way about it. And we also announced our challenge last night, and I won't say it here live on air because it was for closed doors, behind closed doors. I've kept it to myself, and we know we're going to get hundreds who want to go, because I couldn't believe the amount of people who wanted to do it, and we're looking at 10 or 11 people to do this challenge, and we've got them within an instant. They were on board and they're doing this challenge. But honestly, I cannot thank the people enough, and especially John May. John made one call to him, and I asked him, would he like to do the presentation for the Heart of Gold Award? His answer straight away, I would love to. I'd be honoured. And we even, on last night's show, presented John May and Tim Edwards. You remember Tim Edwards, who tragically lost his daughter Ella in a unbelievable and fatal shooting in Liverpool across the water. And you know, Tim has been a legend. Tim has been unreal. You know, for someone as strong as Tim to come to our show, to come and support the Don't Cross the Line, the work that we do, and find out about what we do, we're just honoured. And it was, that man is a legend, and he's even volunteered to come on to the challenge, our new challenge, 2024. He is on board with John May. Wow, what a challenge this is going to be. Honestly, it's over 3 days, and I think we can all do it together. We're going to be a cracking team. The banter's going to be unbelievable. The videos are going to be unbelievable. We're going to get thousands and thousands of hits, and we're going to hopefully get thousands and thousands of pounds for children suffering with mental health. And we're aiming at grassroots football for everyone to get involved. We want to make this bigger, better, and we want you to support us along the way as well. But we will announce that very, very soon indeed. We're having a meeting over it next week, so we should imagine there'll be a nice announcement of what we're doing and how we're doing it and when we're doing it next week. So just bear with us, and in the meantime, please keep on following us, because if you're watching this and you're tuning in, you're definitely a follower of ours. And I think the people that do watch it and the people that do support us know where we're coming from. We're not in it for ourselves. We're a community interest company. We're building it into a charity, and people just like to say no. And there's other words that, you know, some of our team members are putting in, which is exactly right, but I can't say on air what they're putting in about people who actually make your time waste and take the time out of you so you cannot go forward as good as or as fast as you'd like to do in that sense. Anyway, what more could we say? Only that over £1,000 in less than 3 hours is just amazing. Honestly, we can't thank all the people in attendance enough, and the awards winners as well. Honestly, they're close to my heart. The banter we have, the talking we were having last night, it was hard, it was stressful, but the relief, I couldn't go to bed last night. We finished, we got home around about 12:30 a.m. and the staff, honestly, in the Hotel Anfield were brilliant. They just waited for us to go. Didn't rush us, just waited patiently. They were immaculate, they were unbelievable, and we can only thank you, and definitely we will be holding any more dues in the future there because we're well looked after, and we can't thank Dan enough as well. They even called in early today just to pick some t-shirts up and have a little chat to him, and he was busy putting up the next event non-stop for Dan and the team there, honestly. So it just shows you that they're all workers, they're all together, and they're all making a difference together, and we'd love to make a difference with yourself by getting you involved, and you can support us in our next challenge. It's underway now, we are, and we're doing other challenges, by the way, and we've got Will Hooper, who's put his name down first, and John may do this as well, and maybe Holly Ellison, we're not too sure on this one, to do a skydive. So this should be interesting for the Heart of Gold. They're going to get themselves in the team, get involved, go up 15,000 feet and free fall for around about a minute. That means without a parachute. And then when the parachute opens, they're going to be gliding along and taking in all the views. And I can't wait for them to do it. But they're dead brave doing it. And I know Will keeps telling me that he is a little bit nervous. Don't be, we've all done it, even Gary. And Gary was having a chat to him last night and said he didn't want to do it. He'd done it, and then he wanted to do it again when he didn't think he would. So there you go, Will. Rest assured, you are going to be a top skydiver, and whoever goes with you as well. What can I say? Lauren Clark, brilliant. Her family donating her fee, also a little bit more on top, and buying the Everton shirt as well for their table. Wow. Honestly, and when I talked to the dad of Lauren, I was taken aback because he said, really, none of us what we've all taught. The hospitality to them has been great. The hospitality to us from the family of Lauren was fantastic. And they were really, really welcomed what we did with the Heart of Gold, and they were interested. And all they wanted to do was support the work that we've done. And they said they're not here to make money, they're here to give money. Wow. You've got these people with you. Brilliant. Lauren, thank you very much. Super singer. I enjoyed every song that you sang. Unfortunately, obviously I was videoing a little bit of it as well, running around because your body's wanted everywhere, as you know yourself. So we didn't really have time to sit down and chat, but we will get together. And the same with Holly Ellison as well. Holly, brilliant. How you put up with John May on that stage, I'll never know. Doing a duet, it was absolutely fantastic. Everyone got together, everyone was singing and dancing, the dance floor was booming. I couldn't have asked for more. To see smiles on everyone's faces, and the team from messaging me really early hours this morning, few with hangovers, and why shouldn't they do? Because they put their heart and soul into it. And also Colin Fulton as well, bringing the team down for 1 million miles, 12 million miles on it. 12 million miles, 1 million minds. Oh, 12 million minds. I'm getting it all mixed up. But anyway, do you know, for mental health, the difference they have made in 12 million minds to Colin Fulton is unbelievable. No wonder he tells me that he's so relaxed with them because they've all been involved in bereavement along the way, and they all talk, chat, and do functions together, get out together, talk together, sing together, laugh together. And laugh is the last word that they should have, because that's what they were doing in our show last night. They all enjoyed it, and the money that was getting bounced around towards these raffles, and John doing the auction as well and getting the best out of the auctions, oh, it was unreal. And as I say, getting donated 2 shirts was immaculate. So the whole team, from John May, Tim Edwards, Holly Ellison, Lauren Clark, also we have Kev, the professional DJ, who was brilliant, honestly, they donated their fee or some of their fee back to us at the end of the show as well, to go towards the work that we're doing. And I never in a million years thought it would be so well done. Everyone, and the messages, thank you very, very much indeed. And as I say, Will Hooper, who was a little star, he was running around everywhere, anything that needed doing, putting the tables in with Dan. We were adding more tables as more people came. Dear mate, if all those people had come, how shocked would we have been? And you know, the more people are there, the more you can hide behind people. When the auctions come up and the raffles come, you can get away with things. But everyone had to go with that raffle, and people were coming to me, and I've forgotten the name, and I'm sure Dom will remind me some about a bank who's going to double our, if we send in the number, they're going to double our raffle takings. So if that's the case, there's another £460 that on top of what we're raising, and it's going to go a long, long way to what we're trying to achieve in grassroots football. We're really looking forward to getting involved. And when it come back to the office today, would you believe, oh, the Premier League ball, by the way, that was being bought. That's where 120, it was auctioned for 140. That's getting picked up next week. And honestly, what a ball that is unbelievable. Wow. And if I could try and get that signed by a Premier League team, what a difference that would make. Amazing. And also, look at this, certificate of authenticity. And that was waiting for me, Thiago. Here you go. That's a shirt there, signed shirt as well, ready for our next organisational party. So we're starting off yet again, and we're collecting memorabilia items, and if these clubs could send us anything else towards the great cause that we are doing, then we would appreciate it. And thank you so, so much, because people want them, people collect them. That's got to go in a frame, yeah. And maybe we can get a ball frame for that. But I think Jason's got ideas who bid for that one as well. My nephew, as I say, Paul, was brilliant. Everyone who bid, Thomas bid, wore the shirt. I'm not too sure about, I'll just put it down to Lauren, but I think it was his dad who bought the shirt as well, the Everton shirt, and that was all signed team shirt. And it was Jay Rodriguez's days, and we know that could have got a lot more, but at the end of the day, you also want people to be happy and also get as much as they can, you know what I mean, or save it, you know, because I know my nephew's leaving it for a nice little prezi, something like that, you know what I mean, for, you know, raffle winners. What more could I say? You win a raffle, these prezis go a long way, don't they? They go a long way. Right, what more could we say other than fantastic, young commentators, brilliant, and we get all that video, what they filmed together, put it on a video, more music, get them involved. They were absolutely superstars, and I'll get a few pictures of them to add to the video, so they won't be missing out. They're on there as well because they made the video. But thank you to everyone. You can see I'm absolutely drained, I'm shattered, and I think that's all the stress coming out of me and going into the following day. But they dressed the occasion, they all done their thing, they all appreciated the awards, and they were fantastic awards, by the way. And maybe I'll show you one day so you can see that. And when I put mine up in the office, you ever come here in the office, you'll see exactly what the award means. And I didn't want me getting them presented on the stage last night, and John was having a little go at me saying, you're also an awards winner, where's yours? And I didn't have the heart, let's just say I didn't have the heart to go up there and make it about myself. I wanted to make it about the others who have given true grit right the way through their challenges. And as I say, I've turned over a new leaf, and I'm not chasing up any more time wasters. That has all gone out the window. Not interested, not anymore. Apologies, and you know, a lot of people would say they're so busy, and believe me, they only have to come with us and just see just how busy we are, but we get back to each and every one of you, I assure you. I really, really do. Okay, here we go. We've got grassroots football tomorrow, and it's good luck to us in the cup. It's going to be a tough game. We're playing River Red. They're up there, they're a top half of the table, so so long as our lads just put a smile on their faces and enjoy the game, I'm not bothered about whatever score it is. I just want them to perform and be a little bit different than they have been lately. We want their attitudes the right way, because if you don't have a good attitude, you won't have a good game. and that is guaranteed. And I've gone over. I didn't think I'd go over, but I have done. So there you go. This is what we had last night with our Heart of Gold Initiative Awards evening, and I can only thank John May for making a massive difference to me. I can't wait to meet up with him with a coffee next week and a little chat. We've arranged it already. And are we planning the next thing? Let's see. Let's see if we are planning the next big one. Thank you for tuning into the Grassroots Show. We'll be back again tomorrow evening talking about grassroots football and talking about Liverpool versus Manchester City. Wow, what a big one that's going to be. No predictions tonight because the lads are having the night off. I know they would have come in. They wanted to see what was going on. They wanted to upload all their, let's say, recordings. Can't wait to hear them because they've done so many interviews. Good luck to the lads. We'll see them on Friday evening, no doubt. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, and we'll see you tomorrow evening, round about 7 o'clock. Myself, Mal Lee and all the team here at the Grassroots Show. Don't cross the line and respect, bro. Have a great night. Good night, God bless.